Welcome, my name is Arna, and I'm going to be showing you how to send emails from Active Club Manager using Vertical Response. There are two ways of doing this. One is to transfer the customer data that you want to send emails to a Vertical Response list, and then you send the email in the normal way, and I'll show you this. But the email tracking data, this will not transfer to Manager. It will be in Vertical Response as you're familiar with, but it will not transfer into Manager. The second way to do it is to use our Compose and Send feature with Vertical Response, and then you'll receive full email event tracking in Manager. And I'll show you both of these. So let's start off with the first one. So I have a list here of just 4 customers that I want to show this to you on a small data set. So I'm going to open up the menu and ask for custom email using Vertical Response. I'll put in my password here, username and password. So I'm now in Vertical Response. Let's go look at my mailing lists. And look at this list here, the video demo list, which is empty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just select these 4 customers, this small set of data, actions, send custom email, upload to email application. It's already highlighted Vertical Response. I'm going to pick the list that we want to send it to and hit OK. So that's busily transferring those email addresses and other data into Vertical Response. I'm going to push the search button so it should refresh for us here. There they are. There are the 4 emails. So I'm ready to do my email campaign. I'm going to go to my drafts, and I have this pickup party that I've already created. So I'm going to open that up. And this is an email I created using one of their templates. Made some changes to some fonts, and that's about it. Then I'm going to go preview it. And I have to do this preview text feature here. Scroll down. And then they want me to send a sample test email. So that's done. We'll go to the next. And then I have to pick the list that I want to send it to, which is my video demo list. And let's have a look at that test email that we got. Here it comes. And that's the test email. It looks good. Go back here, and I'm going to go, so pick the list, go next, and it will say it's going to send it to 4 people. Click send email, and there is my email campaign done. And you can track this in the normal way here at Vertical Response. There it is. It's sitting in a pending state. It'll take about 5 minutes before it goes out. So that's using Active Club with Vertical Response in the normal way you would use Vertical Response using lists. Now let's go to a different one. Let's go to the second method, which is using Compose and Send. So I'm going to go back to my email drafts. There. And I want to pick this. I made a copy of my pickup party. So let's open it up. Here's my email, just like before. But I'm going to click on this tab that says HTML code, and then click on this window with that HTML in it. Hit Control A, Control C for copy. Then go over to my list in ActiveClub. Select the customers, the same customer we had before. Go Actions, Send Custom Email using Compose and Send. I'm not going to send it a BCC to myself. That would be overkill, seeing as I'm sending it to myself already. And let's just paste this in, which I can just use paste. And there's my email. Let's preview it. As you can see, it looks just like it did in Vertical Response. I'm going to say pickup party on October 15th. You are welcome. And then this is ready to go. It's going to send to those 4 people I've highlighted. And it could be any number. It could be in the thousands. And hit send. And then let's go look at the email tracking. I'm just going to hit refresh to watch these guys coming in. There's one that went to Arna. There's one went to Chris. There's my copy of the email that I got sent to me because I was the author. And now also you can see Thomas and George have got theirs. So they were delivered. Now let's watch and see what happens when I open it. And I don't know how to stop these things going into clutter. Let's go move inbox. Here it is. There's my email. Let's show the pictures. And there's the same email that I sent using Vertical Response, other than there's none of their marketing poop at the bottom. And I will then click on this link. And it's going to our website. Let's go back to Active, refresh, and you can see it was opened and it was clicked, and that's what I clicked on. And then I can actually see this data here in the email history. I can see this data as well as it relates to a specific customer. If I did a search here on the email subject would be, I think it started with pickup. Let's say pickup. So those are the emails sent out to these people, this address, and what's happening with them. Now, how do you make all this work? In ActiveClub, there's a dialog box in Merchant on a tab here, the email marketing tab, where you set up your username and password for Vertical Response. Let me show you where that is. Here we have the Merchant table. I open up the record email marketing tab, and here is the username and the password for my Vertical Response account. So that's all there is to it. It's quite simple. You have 2 different ways of using Vertical Response. I hope you enjoyed this information, getting this information, and we will see you the next time.